Welcome back to the channel, new friends. Today's story is a bit longer than yesterday's, so let's get right to it with the title, She's Driving Me Insane. We got into an argument last weekend, which was a continuation of an argument we had the week before, which was about her daughter bullying my son. She thinks her daughter is a great kid. I think she's a bully, and I don't put up with her shit, especially when she's bullying my son. My girlfriend is a master of power dynamics. She knows exactly how to make me feel like I'm not good enough, and I'm a bit codependent. She is never the one to initiate an apology or de-escalate an argument. She's never once taken full responsibility for her faults, yet she's constantly telling me what my faults are. I've learned that the only way to get an argument to end with her is to leave her alone for a few days and then pretend that argument never happened. I've tried talking things through with her and it never ends well. I'm starting to see this relationship for what it is, abusive. So we had this big argument last weekend and I stayed away from her for a couple days. I didn't even try to talk to her until Wednesday. Things seemed to be back to normal again on Thursday and Friday. Saturday morning comes around and everything still seemed okay. But around 4:30 p.m., she wanted to run up to the liquor store, and I was bored, so I offered to go while she stayed at home with the kids. I got back from the liquor store, and we were outside smoking a cigarette, and my fucking spidey sense went off. She seemed quiet and sort of annoyed with me, so I asked her what was up. She said that she was feeling anxious. I asked her if there was something wrong, if there was something I had done was upsetting her, to which she said, I don't know, and continued acting very cold to me. Now I started to get anxious, feeling like I must have done something wrong to upset her. Again, I asked her if it was something that I did or if she was just feeling anxious. She said that she didn't know yet again, but continued acting like she was upset with me while refusing to communicate or elaborate any further. I started to worry that she was going to get even more mad at me for asking her, so I went upstairs and started watching TV. She was downstairs with her kids. She came up to go to bed around 10 without saying a word to me. The next day I woke up and was feeling very uncomfortable with her continuing to act like this, so I packed up my gym bag and told her I was going out for a little bit. I left, went to the gym, and then got a haircut, and when I came home, she was downstairs vacuuming. I asked her if she was still anxious, and she said yes, elaborating a bit that she was feeling paranoid last night and it set off her anxiety. I asked her if she was paranoid about me or what. She said yes, saying that I used to show her my phone, or at least tell her what the noise was when my phone chirped. I knew immediately what she was talking about. My sister had sent me a text around 3, and my girlfriend was in the same room when my phone chirped. This is such a bullshit reason to treat me like I'd done something wrong. I told her how uncomfortable I was feeling and how confused I am with her behavior. I tried to comfort her and tell her that the noise she heard was from my sister. Tried to show her the message. She wouldn't even look at my phone. Then she turned it around on me, trying to say that I was wrong for storming off and going upstairs the night before. I explained that I didn't storm off. I quietly walked up the stairs. So next up was her telling me that I should have told her that I was going upstairs. And I should have told her I was feeling uncomfortable being around her. It seems like no matter what is going on, she will find a way to turn everything around and make herself into a victim. Instead of just telling me what she's upset about, she gets really quiet and withholds affection. It's like she enjoys punishing me for things I've done wrong. We've gotten into arguments before because I asked her why her phone is on silent, or I've asked her why she's being weird with her phone screen. She told me today that I must have been accusing her because I was up to something. I do agree that when someone accuses you of something that you aren't doing, it's usually a projection. However, I was not accusing her of anything when I asked her those questions in the past. I was asking a question about her behavior. I wish she'd just asked me what the noise was on my phone yesterday instead of turning it into a 2-day ordeal. Apparently she's worried that I'm fucking around because she has a gut feeling. So now, instead of her treating me like her partner, she's treating me like a guy who's been cheating on her, which I never have nor ever would. If she's picking up on anything, it's my frustration and exhaustion from dealing with the emotional roller coaster she puts me on every day. I know that I am not in the wrong with any of this, and it feels so abusive and manipulative that I can't even look at her. She's 34 years old and she's acting like a goddamn teenager. I can understand insecurities. I can understand and empathize with her being on guard from things that have happened in a previous relationship or whatever. But it really feels like this is just some bullshit that she's playing so that she can feel justified in treating me like I've done something wrong. I need to leave. I need to get my shit together and get my own place. I've had enough of this shit. But I can't for at least 2 months. It's been fucking with my mental health at this point. I'm so sick of being told that I'm the one at fault for everything, every time. Her gut isn't wrong. There's definitely reason to worry about the relationship, but not because I'm cheating. Her gut is probably telling her to treat me with respect before I fucking leave. How can someone say that they're afraid that you're gonna leave them while they treat you like absolute shit? If I had somewhere else to go, I'd be so fucking gone. Alright kids, so check this out. I was just about to post this video when I came across an update for this story. So we're just gonna jump in that real quick and we'll finish up. I have been in a relationship with a bipolar disorder sufferer for 2 years, and I found out on Sunday that she cheated on me with a friend she's known for 10 years. I trusted the two enough to leave them alone in our home, which was a mistake, but also a blessing in disguise. She made out with him and texted him very scandalous messages afterwards. Even after I found out I wanted to mend things, which turned out to be impossible. I must be whipped. She was staying at her parents' when I came to check on her and found his car in her driveway. It's over. We have a cat, which she's taking. I'm mourning twice as hard. But part of me sees it as a sign from the universe that I had to get the hell out of there. The mental torment at times was unbearable. It's gonna be a long road to recovery, but I think this is what is best for me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to trust again, or date for that matter. We still have to cut the lease and move all of our shit out. Alrighty then, OP, let's get to having some words, you and me. You're a bit too codependent, but I think that's alright. Especially if you were living with her and the kids, your lives are just that entwined and you desire a higher level of affection. For some reason, this is seen as a character flaw in men. I don't know why. It should never be an issue to be needy for attention with your partner when they're the only one who can give it to you in that way. As for your ex, that's a doozy. She's a total bird brain, and I say that in the most insulting manner possible. Using silence and withholding affection as a weapon is another level of fucked up. It creates a lifelong, deeply scarred insecurity. I would know. I've dealt with it myself, hence why I know. And the sad part is that behavior can be applied to kids as well, which I'm 100% certain your ex has done, given the bullying behaviors that you spoke about in one of the kids. When kids are attention starved, they'll act out to get whatever flavor of attention they can. As the Metallica song goes, sad but true. I'm glad you're cutting the lease and moving on in your life. I do sincerely hope you find somebody worthy of you and you worthy of them. Now, with my rambling silliness out of the way, I appreciate everyone for coming to Storytime with Safe. My voice is still kinda shot, but we're getting better every day. I got a few stories on the back burner that are new, so it'll take a little while to get them out, but there's more story time on the way, new friends. If you like today's story time with Safe, make sure to hit all those buttons, the like button, the sub, share, bell notifications, the little red button, the Groot nuclear button, and the fleshy button if you fellas can find it on your lady. And I'll see you all next time.